Well, it appears once again. Oh dear! Why did one of our pheasants lose their temper? Wait, did I say pheasant? I meant peasant. I was so surprised by the fact that one of our ghost has now lost their temper again. Where is my ghost therapist? Where's my ghost therapist? Okay, let's see. We have Spirit Medium the Rhonda. Spirit Medium the Rhonda, are you possibly working on this oh my gosh. This is a very distressed ghost, and I don't know why she lost her peace. I don't know why she lost her patience, but I think we definitely need to focus on the ghost restoration. You think that maybe that could have been handled a little better. I don't know how she lost so much of her patience, but maybe we just need to learn a little bit more about these peasants, and maybe we need to make sure that, you know, their homes are cleaned, that everything's going well. Where did my ghost guide go? Because I feel like maybe I should have another ghost guide sort of step in, maybe have a nice conversation. That's a thief! A thief! Where are my cops? Okay, is that security? Criminal pursuit over here with I'm so proud! Wait, there's another thief! There's another thief! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, where's my, okay, staff. Security guard. All right, let's go. No, don't collect donations. Criminal pursuit. There's literally a criminal right here. Look at this person. Wait, oh, I'm so sorry. You looked like somebody who crawled out of a toilet. I feel so bad because I just like saw someone wearing a diving outfit and immediately was like, arrest them, because I thought they were a boggy man. Yeah, that doesn't feel so good. But that's okay, because we're gonna make it up to them by making this place a little nicer. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our to-do listia estates, where we bury our to-do list alive and apparently end up having more than a little bit of chaos go down in the process. However, we are making so much money. We are like just doing fantastic when it comes to our museum level. We're slowly but surely managing to upgrade several things, and we are learning more about this $26,000 profit this month. I'm so proud. And we are still trying to get closer to getting the second star in our to-do listia estates by activating the buzz bonus on I think that we haven't been able to clean up that vomit because we haven't been able to reach it, by the way, so, you know, just moving that over. But by activating the buzz bonus on some famous spirits, and we now have 3 famous spirits that we can go ahead and welcome, including our newest arrival, Bish Silverbottom, who was from the sunken salvage under the sea. I did not expect to bring back a long lost explorer from under the sea, but here we are. And this person was actually a security guard, so they'll help slow the peace decay of other spirits. And they were on an expedition with their family, Biff, Bim, and Twiggy. And I'm pretty sure Twiggy, I thought we were getting letters from Twiggy Silverbottom, but maybe they're Twiggy Silverbottom the second. I'm a little nervous about that. But we can get money, and I wonder if that's the only famous spirit that you can find here? So I'm gonna send another expedition to the Silverbottom salvage area, because this is just too curious. We really need to understand what might be going on over here. And I think we might need to go ahead and start hiring more people to help us out with exploring and with tour guides and everything else, because now that we're actually here, can I make it okay? So we can't get to the point where we wouldn't get cursed. What if we had Spirit Medium the Rhonda? We'll send you out after all, so that hopefully you guys will just be able to like learn a lot from this expedition. It can even be a speedy expedition thanks to Pirate Tail's Tyrant having been trained in the art of driving that submarine very fast. And then we are also trying to see if we can get the famous spirit of our knight, the Lord Dennis Blackguard, to be happy, but he wants to share a room with another Blackguard knight. And so far we just keep finding Noblestead knights instead. And we also have our pirate captain who really wants to, where is he? Is he over here? There we go. We have our pirate captain who wants a salvaged wheel, which is a spirit decor that I think we have to find in the ocean. So the fact that we have been chasing down these leads and trying to find where these spirits might be able to get the joy that they are looking for in the afterlife, I thought maybe going to the knight's semi-evil castle would help. So far we have a lot of really cool haunted armor, so that's a plus. But we haven't been able to really understand what's going on over there. Okay, we're also going to have Ghost Spotter Schmotter and Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Wren have been having fairly good luck going out searching for one of these knights. We're gonna send them back out on another detailed survey. We do actually have more than enough money now that we could go ahead and get a third helicopter. A third helicopter, which would just be amazing, except for the fact that we still haven't been allowed to like do any expansions to more parts of the museum because we have not yet proven our capabilities there. But I think we'll have just enough room to put the third helicopter over here next to this extremely creepy well. And if nothing else, we can start sending out, I mean, this will be the first time we have 3 expeditions, but it might be what we have to do in order to get our staff well trained and in order to go ahead and get the resources we need to find what will make these ghosts happy. At this stage, we might have to like dig up another famous ghost or two and possibly give them like a modified little room if we want to be able to figure out like what's going on and how we could possibly like find the last missing piece to make their afterlife happy, so we can finally hopefully end up with the star that we have been looking for. Also, I just want to make them happy, especially because, you know, it seems like the Silver Bottoms lost their family, and I want to reunite them in the afterlife. Also, Spirit Media Rhonda, you've been cursed. Don't panic. We'll just send you to, oh my good gravy. We'll just send you to curses, curses, curses. Oh wow. I think I found a use for a supernatural expert no matter what museum they're in. Okay. Ironically, we don't need a lot of that right now. And everyone's freaking out because Spirit Medium Rhonda is kind of visiting very directly with some spirits. But don't worry, everyone. The good news is I know a guy. I know a guy who can handle this. These kinds of situations, you hope they would resolve themselves. They don't tend to. But if you start involving someone who can wiggle on over here and maybe help you out with going ahead and go into the curses, curses, curses department, I think we'll be able to do that. Also, I'm still so sad that we haven't been able to clean up that awful spot for our nature ghost. So maybe it is time to go ahead and start hiring even more of our wonderful, wonderful patrons. In this case, many of them are clones, to take over tending to some of this work. So I think we'll go ahead and we are going to now hire none other than Honey Moss. Oh, welcome, Honey Moss. We're going to have you be Forest. How about, or how about Haunted Forest, Haunted Forest expert, Haunted Forest botanist, ecologist, we'll say. Honey Moss, welcome. Honey Moss, no, dang it. Okay, Haunted Forest, haunted or forest ecologist, Honey. Oh, your name being Moss. Okay. Oh, actually. Haunted Moss And then we'll have expert as X. Kind of like you have, you know, like doctor. Haunted moss expert honey moss. We're going to have to go ahead and start abbreviating your name to make that work. You're going to actually just focus entirely on restorations and tending to these ghosts and making sure that their life is happy. We need to rename some of the banana tribe. Also, welcome back, Rhonda. Glad you're not cursed. Wow, the expeditions start going pretty quick when when you can just start rolling them out like this. Oh, look at that! And Schmatter had a great time with the afterlife experience once more. Rin is not getting nearly as much experience from this anymore, and I think it's because, yay, we have a new kind of knight! It's another Nobelstead knight, though. That's so interesting. Well, I mean, maybe they would be happy once we have more room to add more ghosts. I would hate to turn a ghost down, but that means that that is yet another one of the Nobelstead Knights, and I think we can't find a Blackguard Knight over here. I think it's time to maybe negotiate. Oh my gosh, negotiate. Oh, that's actually kind of hilarious. It might be time to start negotiating with more of the famous ghosts to see if we can go ahead and maybe make the famous spirit of the Spiffamore Spire Wizarding Academy happy. Because we still have been just struggling to find those last edges. Let's see, Haunted Portrait Painter. Maru. We won't end up lost forever. And Maru, you might end up learning that you really want to gain some more happy thoughts to avoid traumatic experiences. We won't go to the Spire yet because we don't happen to have a survey scanner available, and I figure we might as well make sure that's the case. Let's see. Haunted Tour Guide Ziva. All right, Spirit Medium, the Rhonda. You two go ahead and see if you can find another one of the peasants, not pheasants, peasants, mind you. So, but if you bring back a bird, I'm not going to complain. We can let it loose in the garden. And then we're going to go ahead and, we're still working on Gentlefolk. Afterlife Academy, maybe? I guess for the sunken treasure, I kept thinking, oh, we'll find it. It's a cursed piratey object, but it's just pirates here. And then at Silver Bottom Salvage, it seems to be just money there now. Do we need to go ahead and explore the Wetlantian outskirts? I mean, while we're chasing the pirates' tall tales, we might need to. And actually, Resort Planner Bitter Mermaid and Pirate Tales Tyrant could both go. And I'm sure Resort Planner Bitter Mermaid would prefer that over cleaning toilets. We do have plant camouflage. All right, we'll let them go explore the other side of the sea, where we are looking for things to do with our pirate, and there's rumors of Wetlantian, aka it's probably like Atlantean. Well, that is mermaidy stuff. All right, that's too cool. We're gonna have to investigate the mermaid stuff. And let's get some survey scanners built in the workshop room for sure, because I really want to make sure that we've got all that we can when it comes to snagging ourselves some extra experience when we do go to places that are new. And then I would love to put in some lights for our staff in here, but alas, I cannot. However, I can at least put down at least a couple plants to try to make our little workshop room a little bit nicer that way. And then we can put down a few of the spare parts bins. What would really increase the workshop power? The workshop tweak table. Oh, the piano pick pillar is on fire. Okay, I'm gonna see if our wonderful janitors can handle that on their own. If they can't, we'll have learned a very vital lesson in what we can actually put over there. Can I put the spare parts bin? Oh, I can. I love this. I wish I could give everybody more things. but I think we're kind of like a little full. There we go. Did we increase the rate? So that's 29% workshop power increase. Now, did that Panapic Builder explode? It didn't! Oh, look at that. It does increase quite a bit of buzz for everybody. If you think that, you know, one of the one of the mysterious pieces of the steampunk technology is about to explode in your face, that would kind of get a little bit of giddy up and go going. And this person is good at spirit whispering, photographic memory, and robust? Well then, I guess, you know, increased survey level. That's not bad, that's not bad. Recovers from injuries faster, also not bad. Eevee Lover, welcome. Eevee Lover, I hope that you will enjoy. How about we have you be Haunted Doll Expert Eevee Lover? I think that that would actually suit you quite well. You're already good at spirit whispering, so we're gonna have you focus on restoration, ghost capture, and spirit restoration. And then I was hoping for a botanist that I could hire really quickly for all my dying plants and my future swamp plants that we're crossing our fingers of being able to welcome. Botanist, we'll have to check. All right, bitey clawing, snake charming, prehistoric guy, that's funny. Oh, and turns out we did get an injury with our haunted tour guide. Sorry! I'll upgrade the bandage box with our extra money. And it's a haunted horse. Okay, I actually was thinking it would be kind of fun to have a haunted horse be over next to our knights and be over next to the peasants, because that makes sense to me that they would have like a little stable. So I do think we're gonna have a little haunted horse stable that people can like look at over here. And this haunted horse will rock with you or without you. It wants to be next to a candle decoration. I wonder if I can put it, I think if I move a couple things. Oh, the palm tree's dying. Oh, all right. Are you a botanist? No. Okay. Do we have a botanist I can hire? A snake charming botanist. We'll take it. It's Goose Bucket. Goose Bucket, welcome back. Welcome back as your clone. Could you please take care of this poor plant? Thank you. I think we'll have you be, maybe ghost or, oh, I know, cow plant expert, Goose Bucket. And we just might have to send you out to go and actually investigate some more of those amazing, we'll have you do just restoration and kind of just go everywhere, I think. But we'll have to have you possibly go ahead and investigate the the actual big piles of man-eating plants that we haven't even looked at just yet. And we're back from the Wetlantian outskirts. Oh my gosh, there's just so much in every direction. This is amazing. So, we have now cleared the Wetlantian outskirts. We'll have to see what was discovered now that our brave explorers have gone deeper into the seas. The Wetlantian outskirts, the most elevated area of Wetlantis proper. Outskirts is such a surface-centric thing to say. We just need marine life experts and assistants, and to complete 2 marketing campaigns. Oh my gosh. We can do that. We can totally do that. And there's also the Treading Waters Resort, where, you know, our waterologists could go and learn a little bit of new, avoiding the choppy waters. They can go and just gain a little bit more experience. I think we'll send somebody out to go and tread the waters. And I'm trying to think what we could do that, okay, good. And the bandage box will upgrade in just a bit. We can do more workstation projects, which would always be wonderful. Ah, and that is the last thing I think we can at least try when it comes to making progress on our like famous ghost, who tend to be a little bit trickier than I thought they would, let's come over and we're actually going to go on an expedition, a detailed expedition to Spiffenmoor's Spire, and see if we're able to discover a little bit more about what the other famous ghosts of the area really are after, what they want, what they're searching for. And then we'll also put this little haunted horse out and kind of touch up the greenhouse just a bit. There we go. We'll get the bins down. Huh. With everything constantly moving, it's kind of nice just to have a moment where we can sort of step back and let's see. Haunted horse, you're a little in the way. It's gonna be okay. And you need a little bit more decoration. You're near a candle. This haunted horse, I feel like, should go ahead and people gain a little more knowledge about something, either about their own internal fears or something else while they're viewing it. And what to put around the horse? It's already close to the candle that it wanted. And then we could put down these like Gothic wall columns, which I've been thinking about having it kind of separate this zone from the rest of, like this zone with the knights from the rest of our little swamp greenhouse we're working on. I think that could be quite nice. See, eventually, I'm sure. Okay, that might be a little bit too much confidence, but I'm very optimistic that eventually we'll be able to put together all of the pieces that will make it so that our wonderful swampy greenhouse area seems less like a place of constant chaos and more like a really wonderful, organized. Again, maybe I should be a little bit more delicate with my wording. More like a wonderfully organized museum. But again, maybe I should be more delicate and cautious with my wording. All right, look, chaos breeds curiosity. That's just the way we're gonna have to think about it. Ooh, I really like that we might put down a catacomb. Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I really like that! Look at how the Haunted Arbor has like a little catacomb corner now. That's really fun. A catacomb archive, or like, yeah, I guess archive? Oh my gosh. All right. We're back. We're back from both the expeditions. So our Treading Waters expedition helped our swamp waterologist out and taught us a little bit more about what's over in that corner of the world. Maybe it is worth it to spend a bit of money to send people out for training. And Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Rin has been transforgered again while going to the wizard's castle. It's a Spiffenmoor hat! The founder of the Wizarding Academy had their hat stolen, cursed, and thrown away by former student Nefaria Munch. And now it belongs to us. That's so cool! Okay, that did not have us run into the mysterious wizard. And I don't want to accidentally have Salty Sweet Rin end up dying of thirst like last time. They came so close to croaking after all. And then we will go ahead and we'll send out another expedition to gather another peasant, or maybe just train our marine life expert up a little bit more. We need to complete those marketing campaigns too. Oh my gosh. Oh, all right, look, we're gonna keep trading just because I have a feeling dealing with our Atlantean adventures is going to be quite the thing too. And we have our marketer in here who actually happens to be excellent at their job. Spooky Tales podcaster Wistyfish has been employed for quite some time and has plus 25 marketing skill just piled on top of themselves. And we just need to go ahead and start a marketing campaign. Let's go ahead and let's celebrate. How about, The there's so many options though. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna have a general botany campaign to kind of just let people know that we've got some really cool, like mysterious man-eating plants and hemoglobin plants in place. And to also go ahead and maybe kind of drum up some of that natural wonder and awe before, look at this, we can hide that with, oh, my moss rugs. Oh, I really, really, really hope that they let me have moss rugs absolutely everywhere one day because I'm already in love with them. And we'll work on tidying up the banana tribe's home so that they can have a nice place to be. Hearse Chaser Salty Sweet Wren is back. Wonderful. We'll double check to make sure that they've had something to eat and something to drink. That's Ghost Chaser Megan. Before, we send them out. Okay. We're in the water. We have a dilemma. As the team is about to carry away the precious artifact, an opportunistic salesman appears out of nowhere to offer them an upgrade. Let's go ahead and make a counteroffer. And now we have a better, I have no idea what upgrade we'd get on experience with our treading waters, but I'm just glad that everybody seems to be okay. All right, so we'll start a botany campaign and see if that gets us into Wetlantis, because going and searching for the lost city of Wetlantis is absolutely not how I thought we would be preparing ourselves to try to work on our little haunted swamp while trying to make my famous ghost happy. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And that means we have more of the netherworld to go ahead and try to explore. So we'll be diving back in. Ooh, and Scary Movie Jogger, you actually happen to have some upgraded traits. And I think we probably need to hire more people if everybody is this busy. If everybody is this busy, it probably need to start hiring more people, but we'll make it work out somehow. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.